Yes. I have no idea how to do it on the cloud. It gets a bit too complex. How's it going with you?
Not too bad.
I've noticed on your Instagram you've been, sort of. Have you had sort of quite any traction on, sort of saying, "Hey, people, come along."
Yeah, some. I feel like, I don't know, I need to somehow get people to sign up for my email list, and I don't know what I need to do because nobody is, like, I have an email list, but I'm not getting many people signing up for it. So I'm just trying to figure out what I can do to get more people to sign up.
So, do you ask them on Instagram? Because I can't remember. I think sometimes you sort of just ask them, you know, questions, and then.
Yeah. I mean, I do put it in some of the captions, but I don't know if people read it. And I have it as the link, I think, in my profile, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should do it more. I just hate like being like, sign up for my newsletter, because I feel like, I don't know.
I know we know
Yeah,
because that's so natural, right? But we have to remember that
but I
we're
have
actually
to.
offering. But no, we're offering value. We're
Yeah.
we're offering them a service that they, you're giving them something. Yeah, you're not just sort of, you're not selling. That's the thing. It's because we keep thinking, oh, it's selling,
Right.
and as soon it's, we're not. You're offering them learning opportunity. So
That's
we have
true.
to change our mindset. It is, yeah. I mean, without you, I mean, they could go, they probably wouldn't have it, and so yeah. So we shouldn't ever apologize. But I know what you mean. It's just like feels so unnatural
Yeah.
to sort of ask. But people, I think, expect. I mean, people. You kind of have to keep kicking them in the ass to sort of
Right.
do
I know.
stuff. Um, my next blog post is going to be about taking action because it drives me insane. The trouble with people is that they just want to absorb info.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to take action.
Yeah.
And it's just trying to get, I think, all of us in that same boat, right? In the opted out.
Right.
That how do you get people to take, they want the stuff, or more, more, more.
Mm-hmm.
They pile it up, like we all do that, right? I'll buy more books, I'll buy more this and more that, and just absorb the information. Go, yeah, I think I kind of got it. But no one is willing to then test it.
Mm-hmm.
We're kind of all too scared to test it.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, if I try it, or, you'll watch one more webinar, you'll just watch, go on another free workshop and make copious notes and got it,
Mm-hmm.
got it. But that's in any walk of life, it's just like, but then we're too scared to take that one step and, okay, now I'm
Do
going to
it.
put this into practice and do it. So I
Mm-hmm.
kind of like, we have to do the Nike, just do it, Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be a copyright issue there. But yeah, it's just like, just get a more, it's like, you would never learn to drive by reading the book about driving,
Right.
unless you get into the car and you start. So the theory is great. Then you get into the car and you're just like nervous as hell, but you do it.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, that's my thought process. Anyway, I'm not going to take time. How did you feel last week doing was my guide okay? Did it
Yeah, yeah.
help?
I thought it was fine. I don't know why it didn't like schedule the right way. So I don't know what happened if it didn't work or
But it was really
the
weird
blog
because it
post.
had it scheduled for but it did not publish, and I
It
couldn't
didn't.
understand
Huh.
why.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't
Be-
know.
Because what I was interested, you put the link to the blog, but before it was published, and I was thinking, how did she do that? Because I've
Oh.
never been able to until after it's published.
Oh,
Then I
really?
get the proper link. Am I missing something?
Isn't it? I mean, because you changed the link, right? To the name.
Yes.
So that's what it is, right?
Yes, but it's not a real link until it
Oh,
publishes.
I don't know.
I mean, but what do
I think
you
that's just what I copied.
are you a blogger? Do you blog on WordPress?
Not on WordPress. I have my Squarespace website.
Oh, right,
So,
right. So do you change the link, the URL, and is
yeah.
it live before you publish?
On Squarespace, you can save it and you don't have to publish right then. I don't know, actually.
Yeah, because I schedule, of course, and then that's why I have that, the time difference between the
Right. Yeah.
SoundCloud, between the audio and the thing, because then I have to go back to my newsletter and take the published URL and
Uh-huh.
then put it in. So when I was playing around then I was thinking, oh, how did she do that? It's like great. But then I realized it wasn't the real link. So then I had to go back and then,
Okay.
so anyway, whatever. But good,
Okay.
yeah. Because I was like, wow, she's super. How did she do that? I was like, I'm never
Magic.
able to do it. Yes, magic. So the schedule's okay. Do you have any questions on the blog or?
I think I don't think so. Just maybe I don't know. Mine does this on Squarespace too. It drives me nuts. Like
Hmm.
the spacing is always weird, and so I don't know how exactly you wanted it. So I kind of was like, I'll put it this way. I don't know if she wants it this way. So
Yeah,
the
Veronica has
spacing is always
yeah,
strange.
Veronica had the template is already spaced out. She had
Uh-huh.
done it with the template, so that was a real help because before it used to take me forever because it was never,
Yeah.
especially bullet points. And then she told me that Divi doesn't like bullet points, so therefore
Oh,
I cannot put bullet points. So
right.
that's why I put all my,
Okay.
those arrows because I used to spend hours trying to format the damn thing and it drove me nuts.
Yeah.
Um, no, the only yeah, I think it's fine. So it
Oh, I guess I think I put the arrow things like tighter together and then a bigger space after them. I don't know if you or
yeah, I can't remember
put in a
because I
space
just
between them.
yeah because I don't know. Hold on, let me just see what I do. I'm going to share my screen with you because I just want to
Okay.
see what I do with the where am I? Here, yeah, share. Um, so let me just see if I go into the so what have I got? Oh, sorry. Just go into one of the last blog I had. That's the one so I'm creating it on the Google Doc.
Hmm.
And right, so we scroll. Yeah, I kind of have a space, but I don't know when you copy and paste it onto Divi, whether then
I
I
feel like
still,
it's different, like spacing, so I don't know if it's
yeah,
kind of in between. It's so annoying
I
to
know
me.
that's so kind of, I don't know whether maybe as time goes by, you'll kind of see
Yeah.
what I like in terms of, it was just that because that's the thing that really, I mean, the template is great. I think this is the sort of spacing I ideally like.
Right.
Um, and so that's why I think the document sort of gives you an idea that
Right.
what
Yeah, try
goes
to
to the
keep
next
it
page.
as
Mm.
close to that as I can.
And then, yeah, yeah, because, and the titles were fine because they're already in the template
Yeah.
that we want. So it's the other thing was this quotes. In Divi, you can you put it in, but then you have to scroll back up to put it into quotes.
Okay, I wasn't
There's a
sure.
like yeah. So, but don't worry. I mean, I just let me just show you.
Okay.
Okay, now let me just go into. Oh, yeah, and I'm sorry about the WordPress admin. The link. It's like I can't go in. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Because I got there, and then I was putting the same, which of course now I can't remember. What have I got? What is it? Oh no, I've got it in my notes. You see, I have to put it separately because otherwise I'll never remember anything. Where is it? And then of course my
Yeah.
note page is like gazillion stuff, and you're like, where the
I
hell is
know.
it? Yeah, I've got such fantastic. Ah, there we are. Hmm. So okay, but you've got the link now, haven't you? That you kept that
Yeah,
link
yeah, yeah. Hmm.
because this one just comes on for me. So let me just
Right.
see. So yeah, then you kept going, and I'm like, huh? Why isn't it working?
I know. I don't know. I kind of hate WordPress because I've had like this kind of problem in the past. and I
Mm.
don't know why. So I was like, Squarespace is so much easier.
Oh, really? Well, I'm
In
not
some
changing.
ways.
Sorry.
Yeah, in some ways. No, no.
I've got
That's okay.
17
For you.
updates. Oh, shoot. I've got 17 updates. What the hell? Okay. Yeah.
That's a
All right.
lot.
Yeah, I know. So I've been obviously not been looking.
Oh, you got a comment. That's good.
Yeah, pain in the ass of a. He's a
Really?
reader. I offered him a hot seat. Just one of those, right? I offered him a hot seat. So it's my free hot seat, 20-minute session.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He signed up for it, and I thought, okay, great. Does he show up? No. Then, so I dropped him a line going, I'm so sorry you missed. Oh, Then another time because I really need chance because I'm going to Florida and I need to help, some help. And I said, okay, great. Listen, let's do a half-hour session. It's going to cost you sort of like 15, I don't know, 30 pounds. Or I don't know what I did. Of course,
Yeah.
it's a blah, blah, blah bullshit crap. And you just like, piss off. Just don't annoy me.
Right.
I just hate these guys. They just take a lot of time. Shanti, you're wonderful. You're great. Yeah. You know what? Bugger off.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah.
disturb me. Just leave me alone. Oh, I have no time for people like that. I'm really hard.
I know.
It's like, yeah, whatever.
It is annoying though. Yeah.
I'm hard. Okay, so where do we? Oh, yeah. Let me go down to
Quotes.
text placeholder. Yeah. So up here is your quotes here.
Oh.
So yeah, so when I put, when I said quotes, then it's just highlighted,
Okay.
but then you have to scroll back up and then add it into block quotes, which is what I did. It's not as great as, so then it, I
Okay.
mean, it's not mega, it doesn't come out as well as, for example, on LinkedIn, because whenever I put something in quotes, like, yes, it's really prominent. Here it's
Right.
sort of wishy-washy, but whatever.
Oh well.
So,
Okay.
but you're okay with this one?
Yeah.
I know you don't like WordPress, but
No, but it's okay. I mean, it's okay. Like, if it's not my own thing, it's fine. If it's for me, I'm not gonna use it. So.
And the other thing was the alt text, right? Because you then said to me alt. Oh yeah, another one thing I wanted to ask you is here. Where I've given you the headings. It normally is 60 characters. So if you don't mind, if it doesn't take too much, if you can just play around, just it goes down to 60 characters.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just the title, the description you can do more. So where I give it to you, but then what I've always done is because I thought, well, play with it there rather than have two different ones.
Okay.
But that's it. The alt text for I didn't do that this time. But you can just use the same. Just use the same one.
Okay.
Just the same. I forgot. Where did we do? Yeah, with the image.
Oh yeah. I guess I didn't do it.
Leave. No, because you weren't sure.
Yeah, because you didn't. I don't think you sent me.
No, I didn't give you because
okay.
I just put the same caption.
Oh, okay.
Because life's too short for this stuff. Right? I mean, come on, seriously. Is this all for
the same thing for everything? It's like
sorry?
you kind of put the same thing for a million little things.
I know, but it's all for. I mean, this is what Veronica says is for SEO and all that malak. And I think, all right, fine. But life's too short to keep rethinking. I mean, I know it's the key word, so of course, fancy is not a key word. I mean, nobody will know how to do it because it's English, British English thing. But I'll be more mindful of it next time. Because when you do it yourself, you can like, oh yeah, let me just read. But of course, I'm asking you, and then they did alt text. Oh well, just anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to sit here and. I need to move you. Where am I moving? Where am I saving? Oh, well, it doesn't want me to do anything. Edit the page. Oh, it's thinking about it. Okay. Oh, saved. Good. All right, let's close this. Oh no, I'll keep this because of later. So the social media posts. I
Right.
think, I created the folder. I've got my, let me move this. Social media strategy.
Okay.
So I've shared that folder, right? On Google Drive.
I have to look. I will look then and see.
All right. Okay. Here's what I have. And forgive me, but I've just gone and shared everything that I have. So,
Okay.
let me move this. Oh, no.
You're so organized. I need to be like this.
No, I'm just anal. Don't worry. No, because it's just, no, this is Elena. Elena going, oh, Shanti. And I'm like, oh, gee.
Right.
So this is my overview whenever I think of things for my social media, because I used to do everything. I was thinking, I'm just really cool. I know how to do this stuff. And then I start working with her. She goes, you're not strategic. I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I thought I was said to be, you have to be strategic. You have to.
Right.
So now that I've worked out my niche and my core message, I'm like, yeah, right. Keep repeating. I'm like, okay, so many different ways. So
Yeah.
for you, what you need to look at, maybe I'll just share that sheet rather than you having to follow the whole thing. I was just being lazy when I was like, oh, let me just share.
That's okay.
But here's the schedule.
Okay.
So I've done the one for March. No, I haven't, but I will. Oh shoot, I haven't done that. Yeah, but so here's what you will see, and I will have. Oh yeah, I know why. Hold on, I thought I had done it.
Uh-oh.
Ah, it's because. Yeah, you know what? I've got to share the other one. No, I did do this. I thought I was going mad. It's not the one that I'm sharing with you. I beg your pardon. I will go and do. Yeah. All right. That's a bit stupid of me not to do that because.
March.
Yeah, I should share this one with you. I'll share that with you in a minute. I'll take it out. Because I was thinking, hold on, I did all that yesterday. Ma che palle, che rompi. Sorry. Okay, schedule. She says somehow it will turn up. Yeah, here we are. I haven't gone mad. I had done it. Right. So I will share this and take out the other one. So you will get the schedule, and this is what it tells you.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I want them all scheduled. I mean, when I want them and what I want scheduled. Then what's in the post is, yeah, I'm going to share this with you so it's easier. So these are all my micro posts.
Does it take you a long time to come up with them?
Well, that's why I have that schedule. Like I
Right.
every time some idea comes into my head, I put it into into this. Oh, into this. Oh, no. Yeah, here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't say that I'm organized because then you see what happens. So this is a 2019 overview. So I've broken it up into things like quotes and observations.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have things like key points. This is all Elena telling me. Quotes from my blog posts and case studies.
Cool.
So then what I do is I've divided into January, February, March theme because that's what she told me to do. So for example, March's theme. So from that main overview, I kind of thought of what I wanted to create. And I sort of put it in there. Then I go into the micropost, into the Google Doc and start creating. That's why I do this once a month because otherwise I'd go mad.
Right.
So here's the thing. So you've got the headline, which is the thing that's going to go onto the image.
Mm-hmm.
So we speak like a native speaker, blah, blah, blah. And then this is the content that will go into the body of the into Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn. And I always put the hashtag because on LinkedIn, I have hashtags of EWAT tips, EWAT observations, reflections, case studies. So I put it at the top and then that's it. You're just copying and pasting this thing. And I add all those. And I've got all the hashtags.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to be super organized this time, and I gave you everything. So you've got them here. So, and it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 8, depending on the month. So it's twice a week I post.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my guideline, which is I've written up for you, which
Nice.
is 2 posts a week. I'll prepare the copy for all the posts at the end of the previous month, so between 25th, 26th, and then they'll be in there. I'll include the hashtags and create the month schedule, which is this one, 2019. I think I'm just going to share this for you, so otherwise it's just going to be confusing, right? You don't need to see all the other
Okay.
ones.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, shall I
That's
just
fine.
share that sheet?
Yeah.
So you can see here, so all you need is this schedule to know when,
Mm-hmm.
and the Google Doc.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll put that all in here. So my social. Oh, actually, yeah, because I'm just a lazy woman. Could we just? Can I just share that with you?
Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. You can do whatever.
Yeah, so I'm going to share 2019 strategy with you.
Okay.
And let me. Yeah, there you are. So I'm sending it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you've got it there. And so what you open up and you'll see are all the micro posts. And then you've got the strategy. Go on the 2019 schedule. Maybe I'll make it into a different color. So you know that's the one you want to be looking at. Oh, really, really obvious. What color shall we change it into? Bit prominent. So that's the one you want to look at.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the so I tried this time because I was giving it to you to remember. So I put all the little extra bits here, and the spacing should be okay. It's fine for Instagram and Facebook page because I checked it.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. That's it. So, and the link here, that should no, that won't. Don't worry about the Facebook page and that. I can always add that in the comments. Because with Instagram, I then have to go into my bio link and add it. So Instagram. So you see, you've got EWAT case study, EWAT observations, and that's it. So that's the 8 micro posts. There's going to be, I think, next month in April will be 9 posts, I think. So I'll have the extra to do. So you've got those. Then the checklist is going back to Canva and Unsplash. So in the same way as you did for my blog, it's going to the template. This time it's the EWAT quote. So we're going to go to, Oh, and by the way, you're going to see this when you open up. I thought, what the hell? Today I was like, okay, let me just check. So you go into Canva. So you got EWAT quote, EWAT block. So this is what you're looking at. So I clicked on it. I thought, yeah, great. So that's going to be looking, and this comes up, and I went, what the hell? What's this? So I thought, oh, shit, now it's all changed. Now what? So, but no panic. If you just click on use this template, it comes back to what you remember we looked at. Right. So if you go into Unsplash, if you remember, find whatever pictures you like.
Okay.
I'll leave it to you, which is on my social media, you know, that one. I every now and again go into Unsplash and keep adding. So you kind of have an idea also from what Veronica said in terms of the sort of image she wants me for, my brand and all that.
Right.
So again, here it's the same way that you do for the blog. which is to do a duplicate, copy the page. This is the template. This is the first template. Now, here, of course, here, English with a twist always stays the same at the top. You've got the quote that will go in here. And if it's a quote, then you put the person's name. So, for example, where I've got here the ability to simplify, so then I put Hans Hoffman. So you're just putting that quote and then putting his name under there, where Pele is.
Right.
And then name it whatever you want to name it. I mean, it might be useful to name it under the number that I give it, number 3, or March
number 3, yeah,
or whatever, because then I'd like you to do the same when you put the images into Dropbox, because I need to pull them for the LinkedIn. I'll tell you in a minute, because LinkedIn I'll have to do it myself, purely because Buffer doesn't allow as many characters on LinkedIn as
right,
directly. Then if I'm doing a case study, I normally put in here, so case study is Giselle's story. So the one that I shared today, or business tips. So what I'm going to do from now on is I will give you the sort of what I want under there. So you know, I mean, the case study is fairly obvious. So for example, where I've gone and put, so, where you've got EWAT reflections, maybe if you can, that's the hashtag, you can put it in as business reflections as opposed to EWAT reflections or whatever. Or maybe even EWAT reflections. Observations is the same. So it's, keeping that hashtag.
Case study.
Yeah. So you case study. So I did this time. I didn't used to, but this time I'm going to be more cautious and just put it there so you know what I'm trying to put in. Okay. So case study, Natalia's story, and blah blah. Case study and Anna's story and whatever. And then the usual download and upload to Dropbox. Yeah, so if you can alternate the same way as we do with the blog in terms of...
I was going to say it's white and blue. Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole brand that Veronica's created for me is this. So
right.
The meeting.
Okay.
Super boring, but it's not many works.
I don't think I like it.
Yeah, because she decided, because I used to spend hours color this, that, and
right.
And she said, you've got to keep
it's consistent. Colors. It's easy.
Yeah. And also because it's business, and she said you have to be less sort of, frou-frou and more mysterious.
Yeah.
So that's what so that's, let me look at my guideline. So your canvas, so I've done it. So here, okay, so when can you change it also? The name of the file is always EWAT copy. So when you download it, so when you upload it into Dropbox,
I'll put the number, like number 3 March, maybe.
Yeah, because this is what I did for my, hold on, where am I? No, I haven't got my downloads open. So where am I? If you look at my what I've got them in my downloads, that's how I created it. I put the EWAT as February 2019, and I had them all there. And I just literally just their number, because I thought I don't need to sit there and have the names, because then I just quickly click it. And also from your point of view, when you're putting it into Buffer, you're not worrying about where my at, you just know automatically. So that's just nice and easy. And when all the images are saved, then if you can create the folder like that, so EWAT in Dropbox, then I know where to get the pictures. Buffer, login details, let's hope they work. It's actually the scheduling is just for Instagram and my Facebook page. As I say, the LinkedIn, I will do myself on the day, so I set myself a reminder. And the schedule for the posts on each one is always the same, 8:48 in the morning and 13:34. And I check the time zones, and it is London, UK, so that shouldn't change. Just stay there.
Yeah.
So we go into Buffer. You use Buffer?
No.
Oh, you don't? Okay, so
I
you're
mean,
not familiar with...
I feel like I've seen it. I don't know. Maybe I haven't. I've used Tailwind. It's similar, I think.
Oh, right. Never heard. I'm thinking of coming out of Twitter because I just don't
Yeah.
use Twitter, and there's only so many I can.
Right.
Instagram, I seem to be getting traction. I'm
That's
getting
good.
more and more traction with LinkedIn now, which
Mhm.
is the social media I want to concentrate on.
Mhm.
And my Facebook page, only because I have a lot of people there, a lot of fans.
Mhm.
Not that they do very much there, but so I have to keep those. I used to have my Facebook group, but I closed it for a
Oh,
while.
okay.
So, well, yeah, I think I was trying to do too much, and then I just thought, okay,
Right.
and also the people I want are on LinkedIn; they're not on Facebook.
Yeah.
And Facebook tend to be teachers, although
Mhm.
my LinkedIn, everyone keeps wanting to sign up, and they're all damn teachers. I'm thinking, oh, I don't need this. I want business professionals. Stop
Right.
away. You're just wanting ideas. Whatever. So Buffer is this. You
Mhm.
sign in. And you'll see me there. So content. So that's what happens when you click onto content. And you can just, if you just open up there,
Mhm.
and at the moment it's set up for Facebook and Instagram. So
Okay.
you're already there. And then
Mhm.
what it does is you sort of copy and paste. So say, for example, we took one of those. So let's keep an easy one. Here we are. So I don't bother with that one because that was going to be on the picture,
Mhm.
but I just copy and paste a lot. That's it, like easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Mhm.
Um, that goes there. Oh, really? Didn't space out? Why? So I think we're going to have to space out. Normally it does. Okay, so I think it's if you can space out the way I've done it on the Google.
Yeah.
All right, you see spaced it there for whatever reason. Then it says then you add the
Add the picture.
image. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then you can customize for each network if you need, because obviously with Instagram you need to put the thing.
Mhm.
And then once it's happy that you've done everything, then you just save it, add it to queue. If you want, you can then just do everything first and then start playing around with the calendar
Okay.
if you want. I don't know, up to you. Because here's the thing: so once it's queued,
Uh-huh.
it will immediately go to the first default bit, which is, for example, here. Because
Today.
Facebook, it goes on at 1:34, or at 10 to 20 to 11. Actually, I might just remove that. Actually, I don't need. Actually, I might just remove, so there's just the one, because I'm only posting once.
Mhm.
So it'll go for the next default. But what you want, of course, is you want to make it that it's going to be in on Tuesday and Thursdays.
Right.
So you decide what you want. If you want to just load the whole lot first, and then what you need to go is into Facebook and move everything. So what you
Uh-huh.
can do is, say, for example, what's going to be easier? Okay, no, let me just do this. Let's pretend we are doing, yeah, no, let me pretend. Uh, oh, yeah. No, I'm going to remove Instagram. So you can click on there so it takes it off.
Mhm.
So add to queue, because Instagram needed an image and I couldn't be bothered. So you add it to queue. Great, the post has been added to queue. So you go into the Facebook, you go into the queue section, or here, and it already tells you where it's going to be. So this is going to publish at 20 to 11 tonight. Obviously, I don't want that. So all you do is take this and move it.
Oh, okay.
to wherever I
Mhm.
want, which is there. And that's it.
Okay.
So you're just moving it so that it's
Right.
all buffered and ready. So I leave it to you as to whether you load everything up and then move everything around um, based on this schedule.
Okay. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, because of course I kind of haven't gone just because I'm awkward. I haven't gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just do it. I'm mixing it around
Right.
because otherwise, I had 3 case studies all in one row, and then I just sort of so
Hmm.
yeah, just to be a pain in the ass. So 8 is we're going for. So I don't know whether you just want to write it down and then just go, okay, that's the order.
Yeah. It's okay. I don't know. I can just look at this and then
Yeah.
look at buffer and make sure it's the right way. The
Yeah,
right
and
thing.
and that's really for the moment it's Instagram and Facebook page. But believe
Right.
me, the images and putting all that and then
Mm-hmm.
scheduling that's the one that takes me,
Yeah.
really writing the copy is enough. And then I sat there and I have to play around with all this stuff.
Yeah.
So that would help immensely,
Okay.
providing I give you everything. I think that's it. Yeah, because the link, as I say, LinkedIn will be something I do. So here's what, yeah. So here I got this. So Canva image prepared. So if you just want to,
Mm-hmm.
if you're not doing it all at one go, you just want to say, oh yeah, I've done that.
Right.
The schedule on LinkedIn and Twitter, yeah, I do it on Twitter only through LinkedIn, but sometimes I don't bother. And then scheduled on Facebook and Insta, if you can just tell me, yeah. And then
Mm-hmm.
I know this one I do myself because I got the reminder.
Okay.
So as long as I know it's all in Dropbox,
Yeah.
I've got my copy. I'm just copying and pasting and doing the same thing as you're doing. Which is a
Mm-hmm.
pain, really. But Instagram really limits my characters for LinkedIn,
Yeah.
and because
That's so
through
weird.
third-party apps, yeah. Whereas on LinkedIn, I'm allowed a bit more. Facebook and Instagram, yeah, because I tend to talk too much. I write too much.
Yeah.
It's like Elena is helping me with my homepage now. And so it's like, I was
Yeah.
thinking, yeah, that's right. She goes, right, you need to shorten that. I mean, I say that to my clients, and I'm doing the same thing all the
I
time.
know. It's hard.
Tail-hearted for simplicity and conciseness.
Okay.
Things. So, you okay with that? I mean, do you have any
Yeah.
questions?
I guess the only thing is March 5th is that Tuesday. Yeah. Do you want me like on Monday? Do you want me to I mean if I do all I don't know if I'll do all of them over the weekend or tomorrow, but I'll at least get next week done and then yeah.
I'll leave it to you. You don't have to have it all done. I
Right.
need to get it all done for you.
Yeah.
In terms of the
No.
copy, then you have the schedule.
Mhm.
And if you can, even if you're like a week ahead, or
Yeah,
just
yeah.
okay, you just got the two done, and then the
Mhm.
following week you schedule it. That's fine.
Okay.
It's to work around you.
Yeah.
Um, it's just how long it takes you, whether you can work it out in terms of your time.
Right.
Yeah, that's the other thing I was going to say. How are we going to monitor? Are you going to have a schedule of saying, well, this took me this much for the blog, or because are you happy to be paid once a month? So you send me an invoice, but you kind of
That's fine.
have a
Yeah,
grid.
once a
Or,
month. I
yeah.
mean, I just like set a timer when I was doing the blog post. So I don't know how else like I can track it, you know?
No, exactly the time. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But did you? How do you work? I mean, I don't know if you work with other clients on what you do with saying, hey, this is. I mean, also tracking your time, because you said to me, as you get more used to WordPress and
Yeah.
templates, that might get quicker for you.
Mhm.
Um, how are you tracking that? I mean, like, are you sort of writing down, okay, that block took me this one, and then sort of by week 3, oh, that's just like that's now it's taking me I mean, are you
Yeah,
writing
I
it
think,
down?
yeah,
Or
I
you
have
just,
written it down so I can see.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Because I don't want, because the thing is, eventually, I thought we could try with the blog post and this, and then I will introduce you to the newsletter, because I was just concerned that I was giving you too much. Also,
right.
because the newsletter is a bit more tricky with get response.
Yeah.
So I thought I'll do that for the moment. And maybe I might just ask you to do the social media for the blog, which I
Mhm.
didn't. I just do it myself because it's the same thing.
Right.
But I just wanted you to be comfortable with these
Mhm.
first, and then we can. And then
Yeah.
you might decide, no, thank you, Shante. Don't. I'll have to find myself another VA. No.
No,
So, any questions?
I don't think so.
So this is what I've done. I'm going to move. I've shared that with you.
Hmm.
This this so this folder is shared. 2019 shared.
Okay.
You also have, what have you got? Remember the VA that I
Hmm.
put in. So on the social media strategy, I am going to remove this one
Okay.
because that's just confusing.
Hmm.
Do you want me to put the no? Because you can, yeah. Because if I move it, then I'm moving it from my folder.
Hmm.
The social media hashtags, I because they drive me insane, these social media hashtags, especially for Instagram. So I started playing around with this, but this was me just adding. Then I
Okay.
thought, as I was doing my micro posts at the Shams, it's just easier we just do them. Yeah.
Right.
So we'll just leave that there, unless I come up with different things. But I was just playing around with all these stupid hashtags. Um, just so
Okay.
annoying. Um, yeah, and the guidelines I've just written here with the yeah. So I'll leave you to when you want to schedule these things.
Okay.
So long as, yeah, I've got them, and then I can, because I schedule LinkedIn. Yeah, in the morning I get a reminder on the Tuesday and Thursday, and then
Hmm.
it just goes. So for next week, if I can just have the two set
Hmm.
up by Monday, then,
Right. Yeah.
because on Instagram it automatically comes up to remind me in
Hmm.
the morning to post, so I just do it
Okay.
automatically. Um, so that'd be great.
Yeah, I can do
Um,
that.
that's it,
Okay.
I think. But if
Okay.
you have any questions, just drop me a line.
I will.
Um,
Sounds good.
yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing.
Just
Bless you.
excuse me.
Bless you. No, I mean, yeah,
Sorry.
no worries. It was a very dainty. It's not like
Oh,
some of the things my husband. My husband, when
I
he's
used to hold my sneezes all the time. Like
why?
my family was like, "What are you doing?" And I don't know, I just did. I was so weird.
Well, you didn't want to disturb anyone, probably.
Yeah, I just
Or
like,
maybe you're embarrassed by your sneezes.
yeah, I don't know. It's just funny.
So there you have it.
Okay.
Are we okay for the moment?
Yeah. I think so.
Great. Also, do you want to send me your invoice for this month, or do you want to do it?
Just wait until the end of March.
I don't know. It's entirely up to you in terms of cash flow and stuff.
I feel like that probably would be just the easiest. Like, just put it all on one
Right,
month.
because you said
It
to
was
me
only
Tuesday
one and
you
a
did.
half hours, so
Right, and then
yeah,
you've got this one, but I don't know whether, I mean, tomorrow is already March, so we're going straight
yeah.
into
So
March.
yeah,
Right. Okay, and you happy to do? Yeah. So then we'll talk about that, and any problems, then just let me know, and then if we can, you're on PayPal, right?
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. So then we can
I can
you
send
can
it
just
to you.
send me an invoice, and then I can sort that.
Sounds
Great.
good.
My God, this is like super fast this
I
time.
know this was easier.
Oh, yeah, this is so much easier. This afternoon, I was doing the card. It's like, okay, so what do I have to remember to do? And I'm like, oh, this is like nothing. Wait till
Yeah.
the newsletter for the blog. Then it's,
Okay.
oh, man, what do I have to do? That's why I'm thinking, go gently. And actually, it was Elena who said to me, maybe don't, go slowly. I'm like, oh, okay then.
Yeah.
All right, don't kill her immediately. What's this? Doesn't like
It's okay.
overwhelm
Okay.
her too much.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Well, listen, have a good, any plans? Are you busy
Oh.
this next 2 days with work?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. I feel like I am, but maybe I'm not really. My program is ending. It's the last day tomorrow, so
How's it gone?
it's good. Well, okay, I only had 2 students, but one was really into it. He likes it a lot. The other one, she didn't really have time to do anything yet. So I'm like, okay. But she was like, oh, I want to do it. I'll do it eventually. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm so glad you told me that because I have
Yeah.
exactly the one that I did was just this 14-day habit. I'm trying to get people into reflection. I don't know whether you noticed
Right.
my post is reflecting.
Yeah,
You've
that's
got to get
good.
into that habit of
Uh-huh.
reflecting on how you communicate. Because
Hmm.
people just want, oh, I want more vocabulary. Yes,
Right.
what are you
Just
going to do
more and
about
more
it?
and more.
You just
Yeah.
want more and more, and you're not looking at what you actually have already, and
Hmm.
then we work. So, but that needs pause and reflect. So I, Elena and I discussed it. I did this anyway, 14-day program. And this client of mine who's worked with me before, so she signed up. I only got the
Yeah.
one, it was good. Two others were very interested, but again, procrastinating. But
Yeah.
it doesn't have a start or end date because it's a one-to-one program. Because it's
Right.
only 2 weeks, so I want to test it. Anyway, so she signs up, she's paid for it, and blah blah. And we're on Slack, and I'm saying to Daniela, okay, Daniela, how's it going? Blah blah. Then I'm WhatsApping her because we're on WhatsApp and going, yeah, that's great. So finally, this week I went to 1 month on and I'm thinking, Zero, what are you doing?
Oh no.
So I'm thinking, so how's it going? She said, yeah. So I'm trying to think, I'm going to think of a case because I'm saying, take a situation where you're communicating in English and then I put together a workbook that they have
Right.
reflection questions. And reflect and then record when you're in there, then analyze what happened during. So I'm saying it whilst you're working. It's not sort of you got to take 2 hours after work and all that.
Yeah.
Case that she's based in the UK. She's working with English, and says, Daniela, you're supposed to just take a situation that I'm sure you have phone calls
Every
or
day. Yeah.
meetings, and just take one situation and use that as
Hmm.
part of the program to reflect. Oh, right, okay, thank you. Something you don't have to invent a case. You're using your Then I was thinking, was I not clear? But I am clear because I reread what I did, and I thought, no, it's because
Right.
people do not read
Yeah.
the stuff. Then they think,
Yeah.
oh, I have to I have to invent. No, so you're not reinventing any wheel. You're just what the hell?
It's like it's
And
too simple for them or something,
yeah,
isn't
oh,
it?
but I'll get to it. Yeah, thank you so much, Nadia. I've just been a bit busy, and yeah, so it's procrastination. I'll do it when I'm ready, and I'll do this, and you just think,
Right.
guys, come on. And the thing is, then
No.
I said to her because then I thought maybe she's a bit overwhelmed. See and I'm thinking it's just little. It takes 10 to 15. I say take 10 to 15 minutes, not more. Don't do, don't be, I got to block out an hour. It's like us, right? I've got to blog outline, got to spend 3 hours on my micro posts, and oh my God, it's too much.
Right.
So just trying to manage that. It's that, but I was talking to Elaine about it, trying to get people to switch their mindset. What is much easier is buy the book, sign up, do this,
Hmm.
do that, keep just absorbing more and more,
Right. Right. Hmm.
but reproducing, oh no. But then they
Right.
go crying, oh, I need more, I need this, I need more. No, you don't need any more because you're
Yeah.
not doing anything with what you already have.
Hmm.
So, but it's
Right.
like Elena says, you have to keep saying it, and keep saying it again until you're blue in the face and thinking they must be sick of it, right? But they're not.
Yeah. But they're
Because if
not.
I think about Elena, how often she just keeps banging the same drum, right? And you can,
Yeah.
I get it. But then you get some person in the opted out community, like the other day, the thread about niche and stuff. And I was reading this, I'm going, you really don't get it, do you? I mean, it's like, I don't need to teach down, and because everyone needs to learn the language. And I was just reading this, like thinking, oh, okay,
Oh, really? I
now,
missed that.
oh yeah, you got to see that because
It's on
Kara was,
Facebook?
yeah,
Okay, I'll
and this
look.
person was just like weird. I was just, and then there was some other woman who goes, I haven't read Elena's book, but my book says that she's never read her book. I was thinking, and I was looking,
Oh my gosh.
I wonder what Elena's thinking. So, okay, piss off, leave my group. It's going to expel her from a. But yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
So many people, like, it's just getting people to. We're too scared to take that first step, which is
Yeah.
procrastination is amazing, right? And we all do it, right? Took me
Yeah.
3 years to work with Elena because I kept thinking I kind of will do it I'll work it out. I'll figure it out
Right.
myself.
Yeah.
And then you realize, yeah, you're just going around in tangles. You're spending more money on rubbish, and
Mm.
and I worked with Veronica last year, the beginning of the year, and I spent a lot of money on stuff, and she was lovely, but I really should have worked first with Elena
Oh,
because I
yeah.
would have saved a ton of money on
Right.
knowing exactly where I should have been focusing.
Hmm.
And then I thought, oh, Shanti. Anyway, you
You learn after
the
you.
hard way after you
Yeah.
forked out a ton of money. Then you
Right.
try, you're not getting clients, and you're not getting and I'm thinking, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, like the other day, Marta has promoted, so she says so 6 spots, right? And my program. And the other day, I shared a thing about LinkedIn profile because my full immersion client, we worked on her LinkedIn profile. And I thought, because I'm on LinkedIn, I say, hey guys, do you want, just let's do a workshop.
Right.
4 clicks on that thing on my newsletter.
Oh man.
I was like, because
I know.
the latest
Well,
is
I sent something. I was like, I'm gonna have a group lesson. Nobody wanted to do it. I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna have a group lesson then.
I know. I set it all up on Acuity. I even
Yeah.
thought about the whole thing. I made it all sound so fabulous. Well, I thought it was fabulous
Yeah.
because I was like, I tried and tested this with a few clients, and I even asked a
Right.
client of mine, did you find and use her as a testimonial, the whole shebang,
Wow.
4 clicks and zero.
Smart.
And I'm thinking, clearly not interested, not happy, or not ready, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And God, that's the hardest bit when you just say, okay, I'm going to keep going, but man, this sucks. I
It's
mean, I
like
really don't want to.
you really wish you're like, I love this idea, but nobody else loves your idea, I guess. So
But they do because the thing is, I tested it, so I
yeah.
know it's
At
just
least
it's
yeah.
not the right time. They're not the right time, the right place for people. Sometimes why is it 1 minute? It's fine. I mean, I had it very quickly before I let you go. Sorry. One of
It's
my
okay.
clients last year. I mean, before I used to do the usual Skype lessons and stuff, and I used to charge, have the package of lessons, blah, blah, blah. And this is when I wanted to move. And last year, the beginning of last year, I decided to change my programs, make it more expensive, reduce it and make it more where they're working more. And of
Mm-hmm.
course, that's already a change of mindset that we don't like. And one of my clients who's been with me twice on full immersions, she's worked with me, and I said, okay, these are going to be my fees. Now, it's not the money because she's got a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
But she came back and said, I'm not prepared. I'm just happy with this. I know where you're going with your business, but yeah, it just doesn't suit where I am. And I thought, okay, that's fine. And I knew that by changing things, I was going to have to lose some clients who,
Yeah.
you're suddenly changing the way you work.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I wrote to a few of my clients about this 14-day program, and she dropped me a line and said, oh, thank you, Shati. I'm really interested, but wonder if I could offer a different proposal. So, oh, here we go. Anyway, she then dropped me a line eventually on WhatsApp, and she said, Shati, I need to work on, this is Giselle's story today, the one that I said
Oh,
about,
okay.
I'm such a
Yeah,
joke.
yeah.
So she has to do these interviews, and so Shanti, I've got to, prepare, and I am such a joke, and she's always felt like that. She's always done this. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm like, yeah, okay, let's work on this, So I'm then putting together this program. And I was going, so I'm putting together, I send her what I'm putting this program, and I'll drop you a line. And so she always freaks out. She goes, don't spend too much time on this program thinking, oh shit, what's she offering me? And then she said to me, Shati, because I said, we're going to focus. She said, no. Can we just have the speaking classes with no focus? I just love our no focus classes. I'm like, but you want to prepare for that. And you know what? Don't want to focus. I'm like, and also she can only do it on a Saturday because she's a long-standing client of mine. I thought, okay, I'll do a Saturday. I hate working, so I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
So can we? And I said, of course, if that's what you want. So I said, hey, listen, let's do 1 month at a time. You know, once a week,
Mm-hmm.
4 lessons, 4 sessions. So I said, and here's my fee, and then you can roll it. You know, I'll just send you the recurring invoice. Do you know, I'm charging her more than I was going to charge her last year.
Mm-hmm.
She replied to me, I'm so happy. Yes, that's wonderful. So
Wow.
it wasn't the money.
Yeah.
It was just, it wasn't the right time then. That moment, she's just, no.
Right.
This time she's going, I want this, but it's the same thing, right? Because the thing is, we sit there, we just chat, and that's all she wants to do. And I'm thinking, it's not going to get you to work on your interviews. No, but Shanti, no, I just can't think. And then I got her to use Zoom. And I thought, okay,
Yeah.
go on Zoom. I'm super professional. We used to do FaceTime because the Skype couldn't stop working.
Right.
And the first day she gets on, she couldn't find Zoom. She couldn't do something. And I was like waiting for him. Okay, you're right. And she's sending me WhatsApp. She goes, no, so anyway, she calls me on FaceTime, and she's Italian. So she starts in Italian. I can't deal with this. Not on a Saturday morning. This is too much. I can't deal with it. Why do you have to be so technologically advanced? And what are you all fully made up at 8:30 in the morning? I cannot handle this. What are you doing? So, can we not just do FaceTime? And I'm like, okay, calm. And I said, but I was going to record. I don't care about recording. I'm never going to look at the recording. I don't care. Just, please. All right, calm. We'll do FaceTime. And you just think, but my point was that, you know, when you change stuff and then they go, oh, no, thanks. But it's not the money. It was that moment they're just not ready for it anymore.
Right. You can always go back and try something else.
And then suddenly they'll go, oh, yeah, that's great. And you're like, I'm not too sure what changed.
Yeah.
It was just timing, right? And that's what all these entrepreneurs, you launch a product, nothing, give it 6 months or 3 years, relaunch it, suddenly everyone wants it. It's like TED Talks. When they first launched it, nobody wanted it. And then it's just, you know, gave it 18 months. Okay. Thank you for listening.
You're welcome.
You're a great therapist.
Oh, yeah.
And, you'll listen. I don't give you any chance to talk.
Thank you, too. No, it's okay. I like it.
Teacher talking time, as they say.
Right.
You'll be using me as a case study in your master's. What not to do in class.
No, it's okay. I'll see you